You're muted, Eleanor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to wait a few minutes?
Okay, we got a quorum.
Do you want to wait a few minutes just for anybody else, or are you?
Yeah.
I gotta see who else is on your list here so I can.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Ava is on. Ethan, David. Can you see the list, Eleanor, of who's in? Okay, great.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I see the list.
Awesome.
Good, so I can go through that. The only person is Mitzi Stover. Is not.
Yeah, she registered.
Oh, I don't see her on here. Okay.
Mitzi, yeah, it said she registered for the Youth Commission, so I got the email. That she registered, so she's joined yet.
I don't see her on. I don't see her in, but
Did the adults already get sworn in, or?
Nope. Everybody's going to be sworn in today.
Awesome.
So that's why I just want to make sure. It's the only one I have here that. Just want to wait a second. Then we can.
I didn't think we were going to do this again, Eleanor, after the last time.
I know. So again, here we are. So Louis, do you have a chairperson at all from the last?
No, we don't. That's what we're doing tonight.
Okay, so then you can go ahead and I don't know what how you're. I don't have the agenda in front of me. Sorry about that, but
okay.
You're going to call the meeting to order then, and then I'll do the oath.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, I guess we can start, and then if Mitzi comes in later, I'll have to do her oath a different day.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, so you want to go ahead and get started?
So I guess I will call the meeting to order at 6:33 p.m. It's a regular meeting of the Youth Commission. And the date is Thursday, November 5th, 2020.
Okay. I'm Eleanor Manzano. I'm the city clerk, and I will be administering your oath. So if everyone can please raise your right hand, and you're going to all repeat after me. And then actually, let's see, we'll try it, but let's unmute yourself. This could be fun. Okay, so then you're going to repeat. I state your name.
I, Drew Gammon,
You solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear
That I will support and defend.
that I will support and defend
The Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California
Against all enemies.
against all enemies,
Foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic.
I will bear true faith and allegiance.
I will bear true faith and allegiance
To the Constitution of the United States.
to the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California.
That I take this obligation freely.
And I take this obligation freely
Without any mental reservation.
without any mental reservation
Or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well.
And that I will well
And faithfully discharge.
and faithfully discharge
The duties upon
the duties upon
which I'm about to enter.
Which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations. So I will be emailing you. I will be sending you your certificate. You'll sign the first page, and then you'll also sign the second page. And the second page will give you a self-addressed envelope, and if you can mail that back to us. So and that's it. So thank you, and have a great year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, you're on.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Okay.
All right. I guess we'll start with roll call, right? Eleanor, before you go,
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mentioned there's going to be when we do the flag salute to the flag. You said there's one going to pop up.
There you go. It's coming.
Oh, there we go. All
Okay,
right.
so I'm going to do a roll call. So please unmute yourself so I can hear you or see you when I call your name, please. So we're going to start with Commissioner Branch,
Present.
Commissioner Gray, she's absent. Commissioner Lee,
Present.
Commissioner Schaefer.
Present.
Okay. Give me just a second. Mitzi just emailed me. Eleanor, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Mitzi said that she submitted the form for approval, but she hasn't received a response
Approval for,
for the Zoom meeting.
oh, you know what? John
Can you
LaRock.
please admit me?
John
So can I
LaRock.
invite her?
You can go ahead and try. You know what?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and try. It's just I'm not the one that's your.
Gotcha.
It's John LaRock.
Okay, let me send it to Mitzi. Okay,
I'll stay around for a little bit.
I'm gonna send it to her right now.
Muted.
Yeah, I'll be around. So I'll stay here.
Okay.
Okay, if you have any questions. Okay, thanks.
Okay, there she is. She registered again, so she should be able to hop in. Okay, well, I'll continue with roll call and she'll just hop in then. I said, sorry, I left off with Schaefer. Oh, yeah, Commissioner Rosales. Absent. Commissioner Ganis.
Present.
Okay, Commissioner Al.
Oh.
Okay, did I hear you, Lena? Was that you?
Hello?
Yeah, oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah, speak up a little bit so we can hear you.
Okay, sorry.
Commissioner Manzano. And she's absent. Commissioner Oblaka.
Present.
All right, and Commissioner Searing.
Present.
Okay. And Commissioner Gamet, Adult Commissioner Gamet.
Present. Present and accounted for.
Okay, and Commissioner Stover, but she's not on. It says that she's registered for it, but it's not letting her in.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna email you my phone number and just let her know to call me right now, and then I can help her. Because sometimes there's she could be having problems. Okay, so I'm gonna email a number. Okay, great, thanks.
All right. With that being said, I guess we do flag salute, but wait for. I don't know how we're gonna do that. There's no flag.
There's the flag. The flag's up there. You can't see it?
I can't see it.
The Redondo Beach video room profile.
Are you on
Yeah.
gallery mode?
That's weird. You can't see it. It's up.
No,
I'm not sure why you can't see it.
I don't know either.
Gallery mode.
Everybody else can see it, right?
If you're
Yeah,
in
we
gallery
can-
mode, you might have to like click to see more.
Yeah, actually, Louis, maybe you might want to look at your RB video room and the video. Unclick the video. Stop.
Oh, spotlight video. There it is. Okay. Does someone want us to lead us in a flag salute? Tyler, thanks for volunteering.
I was just about to. All right,
All
everybody.
right, I sensed it. So yeah, could you lead us in a flag salute, please?
All right, please rise. I'm going to put my camera up so it doesn't look like you can only see part of me. All right. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready?
Yeah.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you. All right. I don't know why I can't see everyone. All right, I can see you, Tyler, but I can't see everyone else.
Go back to gallery mode.
Where's that?
Right top right corner. This should be something that says view.
Nope.
No?
On the top of your screen.
No. Yeah, there's no.
Right. It's
that.
It's like a bunch of blocks.
Yeah.
Just
There's blocks. That's the only one there is. There's no more.
I don't know. Okay. This is our first time. Well, this is not my first time, but I have somebody, they're doing it. So everybody's learning. And you guys are probably experts because you guys have been using it probably the last 2 months.
Actually, I think we're up to 6 or 7 months now.
Yeah. So I see you're using all Zoom. You're doing Zoom.
I believe we are now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Started with WebEx, switched over to Zoom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've been using it for probably about
Okay.
4 months. Well, yeah. 4
Yeah. You can't see the mode.
Yeah, you'll have to talk to John and see how he has it set up on your account.
Yeah. Okay. Very well. I can still hear you, everyone. So, Tyler, would you mind leading? I'd be acting chairperson of the agenda and start the meeting.
Yes, I would be happy to do that.
All right. Awesome. I know you've been dying to do it, and you did it once last year, right? So you had some practice.
You already called the meeting to order?
Yes, and we did roll call, and the Sudoku round deep.
Okay. Approve the order of agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the order of agenda?
Motion.
Yes. Here we go again.
Motion by Commissioner Ganis.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Branch. All in favor say aye.
Before we vote, I have a question, point of order.
Yes.
Can I vote? Or am I not a voting member? I'm not even sure about that.
In the past, we've only let the youth. Well, in the elections, you can vote. When we select officers,
Uh-huh.
yeah, mainly your role is an advisor.
Got it. All right. Good.
But when it comes down to a vote, if you could be the deciding vote, so
Okay.
sometimes it helps to have, because we have 12 commissioners, and sometimes it comes out even. So sometimes the adults is tiebreaker. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, go for it.
Okay, all in favor of approving the order of agenda say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, the motion carries. Okay. Blue folder items, additional backup materials. Blue folder items are additional backup material to administrative reports and/or public comments received after the printing and distribution of the agenda for receive and file. E1, blue folder items. There anything there?
There is no blue folder item. I think we just did it just we're making this new
So your agenda is sort of set up like the city council, and so
yes.
it's sort of set up similar.
And Mitzi?
But normally some of the things.
Yeah, I'm having some
So those
issues here with
blue
this.
folder is okay. You know, Luis, can you put your can you mute your
Oh, I'm sorry.
while you're on the phone? So okay, So the blue folder items is additional materials. So if there's, you have items on your agenda, then what you can do is maybe some staff they want to include. So
at 344-5934.
Turtle, you're still not muted.
Yes.
Bottom left.
Bottom
Okay.
left.
no, I'm talking
Thanks.
about group. Oh, okay. So the other thing related to every time you have to do a roll call vote. Okay, so that's something new. Okay, I got.
What was that other one? I didn't catch that.
Okay, you know what? I'll be right back because now I got Mitzi calling me. So I'll
Okay.
start the meeting and keep going. But blue folder items are just additional materials from the staff for the items
Right.
on the agenda. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right.
So blue folder
Yeah,
item.
this-
Seeing none. Moving on to the consent calendar. Business items, except those formally noticed for public hearing or discussion, are assigned to the consent calendar. The committee members or the commission members may request that any consent calendar item or items be removed, discussed, and acted upon separately. Items removed from the consent calendar will be taken up under the excluded consent calendar section below. Those items remaining on the consent calendar will be approved in one motion following oral communications. 1, affidavit of posting, and 2, approval of minutes. Can I get a motion to approve the affidavit of posting and the approval of minutes?
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner Branch,
Second.
second by Commissioner Schaefer. All in favor of approving these, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the motion carries. Excluded consent calendar items, there are none. Moving on. Public participation on non-agenda items. This section is intended to provide members of the public with the opportunity to comment on any subject that does not appear on this agenda for action. This section is limited to 30 minutes. Each speaker will be afforded 3 minutes to address the commission. Each speaker will be permitted to speak only once. Written requests, if any, will be considered first under this section. All right, seeing none, moving on. Items continued from previous agendas. Seeing none, moving on. Items for discussion prior to action. Youth Commission elections. Staff recommends that the Youth Commission elect a chairperson and vice chairperson for the 2020-2021 year.
Okay, the way this is going to go is we're going to ask if there's any nominations, and if once they're accepted, we'll go ahead and let you guys say your spiel, give a little speech, and then we will move forward, go from there.
I nominate Commissioner Branch.
I accept.
Okay, anyone else?
I will nominate Commissioner Lee. I think.
I accept.
Okay, anyone else? Is that it? Okay, those are the only two nominees. Tyler, since you're already on my screen, do you want to go ahead and start, say your spiel a little bit, and we'll go from there?
I will do that. All right.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I hope your night has been going all right so far. A little bit about myself. I've lived in Redondo my entire life, so all 16 years. I've lived here longer than I can remember. And it's really become home for me. I can't imagine living anywhere else. It's such a great community. And I really want what's best for the city. So this is my 4th year on Youth Commission. So I know pretty well how everything works. And if elected chair, I would know how to run the meetings and go through everything. I've had plenty of leadership experience before. I'm currently the vice president of our school's Model UN team. And I'm always able to provide guidance and help out whenever necessary. So as opposed to why I should care, I really like to get things done. So I would want to plan on having speakers and asking questions, learning things about our city, just because that's stuff that we should know as representatives. So really having discussions, learning new things, even though we're online, which might deter some people from wanting to take action and do things. I would want to keep trying to do those things regardless of whether we're online. So continue to have discussions, presentations, and just keep making this city the great place that it is. So thank you.
All right. Corey.
Hi, my name's Corey, Corey Branch, if you couldn't tell from my name on Zoom. I am a senior. This is, I want to say, my 5th year on the commission. And before I start speaking, I just want to say I hope these election results come out faster than the presidential election results. I'm interested. I've always been interested in leading, just in general, in everything I'm in. I do sports. I do arts. I'm in choir. I'm in dance, and in all those things, you kind of get a sense of being around so many different types of people, and that's the kind of experience I have, and being leaders in those kinds of situations. So I feel like I do have experience as a leader, and the one thing I've learned from all that is just you get better results when you listen to more people. And I've always thought having like solid discussions where everybody feels safe enough to give their opinions, to disagree with each other, to bring up new ideas is the best way to go about anything, especially youth commission. And I think last year, out of any year on the commission, was probably the best year for that. We had so many meetings where we would talk for like an hour straight about an issue and we were going to vote on, and we weren't all agreeing the entire time. And I was glad, because it meant that, you know, we weren't just all kind of too scared to disagree. We were disagreeing, agreeing on some things, and we were doing it all respectfully. And at the end, I came out of it knowing so much more than I came into it. So I hope if you elect me chair, I hope that I can kind of facilitate an environment where we all feel safe enough and comfortable enough with each other to have those kinds of discussions. Like Tyler, I have lived in Redondo Beach my entire life. I love this city. I think it's one of the best cities in the world. As someone who has not been to most cities in the world, I can confidently say that. Yeah, I think it's a great city, mostly because I think it's got such a strong sense of community. I know I'm probably closer with my neighbors than any of my friends are with theirs. And as this youth commission, I hope we can kind of facilitate that kind of community as well. We do every year, and I know it's going to be harder on Zoom, but hard does not mean impossible. And just from today, I hope we can come out of it closer. Just one last thing. I really do love being on this commission. I think so much good comes out of it, if for nothing else, from being able to have a place to talk and have a place for people to come in and give presentations and have stuff heard. So if you elect me chair, I promise I will put my heart and soul and 110% of my energy into it. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Okay, I guess you guys have heard their spiel. It's time to take a vote. And you know what? I can't see your guys' screens. So, well, the way with I guess we can do it. Did you guys all see everyone else's screens?
Yeah.
Everyone else's?
Yeah, it's called gallery view on the top right corner.
The top right corner? Yeah, there is. It just says full screen. That's it. There's nothing else there for me. I don't know how John set this up, so I'm having issues with it.
Is your Zoom maybe not updated all the way?
Probably. But it says, like, when I look at it, when I try to do it, it says it's managed by the organization, that I don't have issues. So anyway.
I think you're supposed to do roll call votes anyway, so you could call people's name and get their vote, and call someone's name and get their vote.
Okay. How would we do that? So just go Tyler Lee. Who would you vote for? He would say Lee or Branch, right?
Yep.
Since there's only two, you guys, just instead of raising your hands, we'll just go down the list and just tell me who your vote is for. Okay? So, Commissioner Lee.
I would vote for Commissioner Lee.
Okay. Okay, next up is Melina.
Lee.
Okay. Anthony. Oh, sorry, Commissioner Ganis. I should go by commissioners. I'm Commissioner Ganis.
Commissioner Lee.
Okay. Commissioner Gamet. Is that how you pronounce it? Andrew?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was voting on this one.
For the strip officers, we do let people vote.
I will vote for Commissioner Branch.
Okay. Commissioner Branch.
I'm going to go with the wild card pick here, and I'm going to choose Commissioner Branch.
Awesome. Okay. Commissioner Otlaka.
Commissioner Lee.
Okay. Commissioner Steering.
Commissioner Branch.
Okay. Commissioner Schaefer.
Commissioner Branch.
Okay. And Commissioner Stover.
I'm in, yay. I did not hear both speeches, so I think I will abstain if that is okay, since I popped in late. I was listening on YouTube, but I was on the phone with Eleanor.
Okay, because yours would be the deciding vote. They're tied right now.
Okay, so is it okay for me to vote if I didn't hear both presentations?
I don't know. Do you guys want to repeat what you guys said?
If it would be helpful, then sure.
I think so. It's fair that she gets to hear you guys.
So,
if you just want to do a recap, I think that would help so that she gets an idea of what.
No pressure though, so that's good.
Right. Okay, Tyler. Sorry, Commissioner Lee. Would you care to give us a quick rundown of what your speech was about?
Yes, so I've lived in Redondo my entire life, all 16 years, and I can't think of a better place to live. It's such a great community, and I've really seen that over these past few weeks, especially how great this community is and how everyone's always there for each other. This is my 4th year on the Youth Commission, so I've had plenty of experience. I know how the meetings run, and I'd be able to run them as chair, given my experience. I'm also a leader outside of this. I'm the vice president of our school's Model UN Club. I'm also really passionate about getting things done. So on the Youth Commission, I would like to continue to have discussions and presentations. We had a lot of those last year, and they were really helpful in learning more about this city and about what goes on and like how things are going forward. And I think that's really important for us to know, especially as teenagers, as a lot of these decisions directly impact us directly. But knowing about these things can kind of improve how we are in the city. So yeah, I'm just really interested in presentations, and I hope to have a lot more of those so we can continue to learn about the city. I'll just finish by saying that I really love Redondo Beach. I can't imagine living anywhere else. Such a great city, and I will leave it at that.
Thank you, Commissioner Lee. Commissioner Branch, would you give us a recap on your speech? I'm sorry, so that we can make an educated decision.
Sure. Hi. I haven't met you, but my name is Corey Branch. I'm a senior. I've been on the commission. This is going to be my 5th year. I joined when I was in 8th grade. I come from a long line of branches on the youth commission, starting with my sister, who was on it, I want to say 30 years ago.
Whoa. Let's not go that far.
Oh, I'm thinking, probably like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. I apologize. That's on me. I didn't mean to keep it. Yeah, and in my time here on the commission, my absolute favorite part has been just our discussions. And I think that's why last year has been my favorite year on the commission, because last year, more than anything else, we were able to have long, sometimes hour-long discussions and debates about certain issues, that some that we were going to vote on and some that we just had seen presentations on. And I think what I really liked about those debates is just that most of the time we're not all agreeing on these things, and most of the time you're going to have people who think the opposite of you, and the entire time you're just hearing people who think differently from you, and you're learning not just about the issue, but you're learning about other people, and you're learning about what experiences people have and how they bring that stuff into, every commission meeting. And that's kind of extends to outside my life. I do a lot of different activities like, sports, and I'm in choir and dance and all that stuff. And in that you meet a lot of different people, and they have a lot of different experiences and opinions on things. And in all of that, you just learn, like, okay, I think this way, you think this way, let's find a way so that we can understand each other. And I remember last year, like, we had this like hour long discussion on a potential ordinance. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it, but this potential ordinance, and I thought one way, and some other people who were here right now thought a different way, and we just talked about it until we kind of got to an understanding with each other. And that didn't mean, completely agreeing. It just meant understanding what other people thought. So I hope if you elect me chair, that I can help facilitate the community in this commission where everybody feels, safe and comfortable enough to disagree respectfully, and try to get to a place where we understand where everyone's coming from.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Branch. Upon hearing that, Commissioner Stover, how would you like to cast your vote?
Thank you to both Commissioner
Lee
Branch
or Commissioner Branch.
I just wanted to thank both Commissioner Branch and Commissioner Lee for repeating their presentations for me. I really appreciate it. And my vote is for Commissioner Branch.
Okay. This is a close one. And by one vote, Commissioner Branch has been selected as your chair. Congratulations, Commissioner Branch.
Thank you.
Okay. And thank you, Commissioner Lee. I really appreciate you wanting to be chair also. We also have to elect vice chair. And I would like to hear if there are any nominations for vice chair. And basically, you'll be doing filling in when the chairperson cannot run the meeting. So are there any nominations?
I nominate Commissioner Lee.
I will accept.
Okay. And Commissioner Lee, do you accept? Yes, he accepts. Are there any other nominations?
I nominate Commissioner Schaefer.
Commissioner Schaefer, do you accept?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any other nominations for vice chair? And seeing none, Commissioner Lee, do you want to reiterate anything? I mean, I've had you do your spiel twice, and you want to add anything?
Yeah, sure. Just a brief thing. As vice chair, yes, I'd be happy to fill in for the chair. So yeah, same thing. I've had the experience. I'd be able to run a meeting. But definitely, if it ever comes to where I need to run a meeting, I definitely would be fair in giving everybody a chance to ask questions, learn new things, and just making sure that everybody can learn as much about this city so that we can continue to keep Redondo such a great city.
Awesome. Thank you. Commissioner Schaefer, your turn.
Hi, my name is Ava Schaefer. This is my third year on Youth Commission, including ad hoc. I'm a junior. I have lived in Redondo Beach. Okay, this could sound bad. Almost my entire life. I was born in Torrance, sorry. But I was in district the whole time. I'm not a traitor, I swear. But adding on to what Commissioner Branch and Commissioner Lee were saying before, I love those discussions that we had last year. Just when people came in and when we were able to just discuss different issues with the ordinances or just any issues in the city, those are really great. Just deciding and debating, and even if you don't agree with someone else, you can still just debate with other people in the commission and vote. And I think that's what Youth Commission is about. I would really like to do more work with the school and Beach City's health district for a lot of mental health things right now, because with all this craziness and all this stuff. I think ASB put out like a poll recently asking like what they could do with mental health. And I'd really like for the Youth Commission, with all the power that we have right now, because like we're technically in government, to really help with providing mental health services and educational programs and just whatever students need right now to help with all this craziness right now. So I think that would be really helpful. And then maybe it's probably not an issue right now, but it was a little bit before we were on Zoom with like vaping and drug abuse with high schoolers. I would really like to do more educational programs. Beach Cities Health District probably can help us a lot with that, and probably the school board. But just getting a better educational system in place for drug abuse, because right now I think it's a bit lackluster, honestly. Having gone through it personally, it's a bit, I don't know, it's not very convincing for a lot of teenagers, and I think there's a lot to be improved on that. I think Heidi can also help with that, seeing her experience. So yeah, as vice chair, I'm very enthusiastic about helping with the discussions, helping just facilitate what I can, and including and just making it more accepting and open more for the Youth Commission, because I think that's really important. And thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Commissioner Schaefer. And just like we did previously for the chair vote, we'll start off and we'll go ahead and ask each commissioner and for who their vote is for, and elect our vice chair. All right, now let's start off with Commissioner Lee.
Once again, I'll vote for Commissioner Lee.
Okay, there's one. Commissioner Au.
Lee.
Okay. Commissioner Ganis.
I will cast my vote for Commissioner Lee.
Okay. Commissioner Gamet.
Commissioner Lee.
Okay. Commissioner Branch.
Commissioner Schaefer.
Okay. Commissioner Oblaka.
Commissioner Lee.
I'm sorry?
Commissioner Lee.
Okay. Commissioner Syrian.
Commissioner Lee.
Okay. And Commissioner Schaefer.
Commissioner Schaefer.
Sounds like an echo. I'm sorry. Commissioner Stover.
Commissioner Lee.
Okay. We have Vice Chair, Commissioner Lee. Congratulations, you will be our Vice Chair. And that pretty much sums up the elections. So thank you, everyone. There's three really, but everyone though too that's on Youth Commission. I really appreciate you guys taking the time and to try to make the city better, and to have a voice for the youth in the city, that we can make recommendations to City Council. And you guys have a lot of great ideas, and I appreciate all the time that you guys take out of your. I know you guys are busy, and I really appreciate all that you do to try to make the city better, not only for yourselves, but for all your fellow students and friends. So that concludes our elections. Commissioner Lee, would you continue on with the agenda?
I will. Member items and referrals to staff. Do we have any? All right, seeing none, moving on to adjournment. The next meeting of the Redondo Beach Youth Commission will be a regular meeting held at 6:30 p.m. on January 7th, 2021. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
A virtual meeting. I know the agenda says in Redondo Beach City Council chambers, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. So they're doing some construction and some modifications there at Council's chambers. So it will be a virtual meeting, and I will be reaching out to you guys via email again. And if anything should happen between now and January, I wish you guys all the best. I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and most of all, please stay safe and healthy. I don't know if any of you guys have gotten sick, but unfortunately I did. And it's definitely not cool. I was sick. I was out for like 2.5 weeks. Pretty bad. So anywho, it's great to see you guys all doing well. And I hope that you guys all continue being fantastic as you guys always have been. Thank you so much.
All right, meeting adjourned. I'm going to hit my pen on the table.